Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a breast cancer awareness inspired makeup look. As you guys know, October is breast cancer awareness month, so I decided to do a makeup tutorial. Also, I was inspired by my little one in class today. He participated in wearing a pink shirt. The teacher asked for everybody just to wear a pink shirt, pink socks, whatever you have of pink. And after seeing him, I decided I wanted to do a makeup tutorial. This is what I created. Hopefully you guys like it, and if you guys want to see how I did it, then just continue watching. So I already primed my face and also my eyelids. Just look at the description box down below and it will have all the details of all the products that I'm going to use throughout this video. I just wanted to do that first off camera just because it's time consuming. Before we start the look, I'm just going to apply these right here on my eyes. This is the shadow shields. What shadow shields? You don't really need this. You could just use tape. I have tape. I usually have one in my vanity, but I can't find it, so I'm just going to use these. I got these at Walmart. How many times am I going to say these? I got these at Walmart. Here we go again. For something, I think it was. It wasn't even $5. It's just, it makes it easier for you to, oh, check this out. I never saw the back. It helps with a wing. Protects you from any fallout, which I already knew that. It says also what? It creates a straight edge foreshadow, which is the reason that I'm using it. And it also says for a perfect lipstick application. This is how it looks in the back. Again, you don't really need this. You could just use tape. I always use tape, but I can't find mine. It's usually my vanity and it's not there right now. So I'm just going to use these again. And just in case I didn't show you guys, this is basically how it looks like. Okay, now that I look crazy, I am ready to start the tutorial. I'm going to use the Too Faced, what is this one? Chocolate Bonbon. I'm first going to go in with this shade right here, Almond Truffle, and I'm going to apply this on my crease as my transition shade. I always start with a transition shade, always. Some people start with their lid color. I always start on my crease. I don't know, it's just a personal preference. You can do whatever you want. But I personally feel like my transition shade should be the first one to be applied. Just because I have hooded eyes, so sometimes it's a little difficult for me to just start all over the lid. The only way that I start with my lid is if I'm not really going to do anything with my crease. I'm just applying a little bit of shadow on my lid. If not, I definitely start with my crease. The way I apply the shadow is always run it up and down right around here, which is around my outer V, and then I go in circular motions and then wiper motions. You could just go in wiper motions. I go a little crazy. I always go like this, then I could go like this, or I could just go in circular motions, but I definitely do the 3 steps. So up and down right here, wiper motions, and then I just make sure that everything is blended nicely so I won't have any harsh lines. As a base, I am going to use this NYX Jumbo pencil in Milk. I love this stuff. It makes your shadows just pop and look very vibrant. So I'm going to use it all over my lid. I'm just going to apply it first with the pencil all over my lid, and then I'm just going to blend everything with my finger. And it's okay if it looks a little crazy around your crease, because later on we're going to go in and just blend that crease again. Okay, once you have that base, now we're going to start with the lid colors. I am first going to go in with Sprinkles. That is the shade right here. And I'm going to apply this right in the inner corners of my eyes, and I'm going to bring it up right about here. The brush that I am using has no name. RC Cosmetics, and it doesn't have a number, anything, but it's just a flat shadow brush. Now I'm going to go in with Cotton Candy, and I'm going to just flip the brush around and just use the same brush. And I'm going to apply this right in the middle of my lid and just bring it over to here. I'm going to pick up some of that shadow with my finger. And now I'm going to go in with Totally Fetish, this shade right here. And I'm going to apply this with the same brush. And I'm going to bring it up to the crease, just halfway. And we're going basically for like an ombre effect. So you have the lighter shade, the medium shade, and then the dark shade all the way at the end. And now I'm going to go in with this Sigma, what is this one? The Shader Crease E47 brush. And I'm just going to blend my crease. And I'm just going to do this a couple of times. So I'm going to keep on applying shadow until it gets to the pigmentation of my liking. Because I see the pink, but I really want it to pop. So I'm just going to keep on applying that shadow, blending, applying, blending, applying. We're going to go in with this NYX glitter primer, and then I'm going to apply some glitter. This one is by Wet n Wild. It's called a Mega Sparkle in Pink Sugar. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Electric palette, the pink shade, which is this one right here. And I'm going to apply this a little bit more on my outer V. I feel like these two shades right here mixed together once I apply the glue. I'm going to go in with the Lorac 2 palette, and with the Snow shade, I'm going to apply this just on the inner corners, just to brighten that area. For foundation, I'm going in with the Urban Decay All Nighter. The shade that I got is 5.5, which I'm hoping that's my shade. For under my eyes, I'm going to mix two concealers. This one is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in yellow, so yellow corrector. And this one is the Urban Decay Naked Skin. The shade is in medium light. I'm going to set that concealer with, you already know, my e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. I'm going to bronze the face a bit with NYX Sunny and applying it with the Real Techniques blush brush. Now going in with the BH Cosmetics 10 color palette, I'm going to go in first with the shade right here, and I am going to contour. To clean out the contour, I will be using the Airspun translucent powder, and I'm just going to apply it with this angle sponge. For highlight, I will be using the Wet n Wild Fergie highlighter in Rose Champagne Glow. For my blush, I'm going back to the same VH Cosmetics palette, and I'm just going to mix the two pink shades. I'm going back with that Urban Decay palette, and with Savage, which is the fuchsia pink, I'm going to apply it on my lower lash line. And then I'm just going to go back with Snow and apply it on the inner corners of my eyes. And to finish the look, I'm first going to line the lips with Wet n Wild's lip liner in Fab Fuchsia. Then for lipstick, I'm using Maybelline Pink Pop. Then on top of that, I'm using this lip gloss by Bonnie Bell in Strawberry. Right here, which is called Almond Truffle, and I am going to and now for the but yeah, we're going to okay, I'm going to go in by violent 1, 2, 3, and the brush that I am and the brush that I am using. I keep on losing my brushes. Why? Where are you? For this tutorial.
I know, I'm sorry. I don't put the meatballs on first, right?
No, you put them in the oven for like 20-25 minutes.
So I should wait on the spaghetti.
Yes, because the spaghetti is 15 minutes.
Alright, so I should ask you. You look beautiful.
Thanks.